we're getting the old chainer treatment today. Because there's not quite enough room to work in here, you know, being 6'5". Trying to get these little bastards up in here. And they're heavy, and they're awkward, and I should have never taken them off, and I shouldn't have done this to myself, but I did. I have an idea. I'm a brick mason, not a mechanic. Let's see if fixing the little angle of the dangle doesn't do anything different. Okay. Might be able to work with that. You see, the problem here is I took all this apart because my old man blocked this thing the first time we tried to use it, and I never put it back together. So now I'm trying to get all this to line up, but I also need to get those to line up, and it's heavy enough that that doesn't want to sit there, that don't want to sit there, and that don't. I'm too big, it's too little. Shayner's at an advantage because he's a little fella. Like, he probably fits in all these areas, like gets his butt kicked by those hydraulic rams, but he fits in these areas. You gotta work it in a star pattern, you know? I guess stars don't really only have 2 points. That was stupid. Now there's some of you that might be wondering why I'm even recording this at all. It has nothing to really do with anything. Just went to Baltimore for DeWalt's Built Black and Yellow event where I got to hang out with a bunch of other creators, and I kind of realized I don't go hard enough about any of this. So instead of worrying about, oh my God, every video's got to be perfect, every video's got to do this, I gotta do all this stuff. I just figured I gotta start just recording everything. You know, I have the mics, I have the camera set up, I have all that stuff, and I don't use it because I somehow talk myself out of it, which just seems silly, because if there's one thing that's been doing really consistently getting me toward my goals and everything is this, and then I neglect it because I'm like, oh, it's over there, you know, I don't want to do it. I'm being perceived, or, you know, whatever it may be, which is really silly. I don't know if this headset's gonna fit in here, but hopefully it does. Oh my God, we're good. Yeah, I don't know if the issue is that I'm just resting on the work that me 5 years ago did, or, you know, if it's something else, but I've been doing pretty good with the social media stuff. You know, it's been taking care of me, it's been taking care of my family, doing some other things. But I really want to get to the next step of my life, of this, of all that sort of thing. And I mean, really the only thing that's between me and that is me. And so seeing everybody this week that's like, you know, they're there, or what I perceive to be is there, that sort of stuff, and just seeing like how they handle things and what they do and how they go for it and everything else, I'm like, I could be a lot better about this. You know, I'm instead of searching for the perfect moment, searching for the perfect video, like making sure everything's just so freaking up there that I don't ever actually produce any content anymore unless it's an ad. It's just kind of silly, you know, because they're all doing the thing that I want to do, and they're not that way. So shout out to my new friends, you know, for showing me that, showing how much harder I really need to go. One of the things that I kind of get bummed about where I live is no one really does any of this shit. So it was cool to be in proximity of a bunch of people that are all in the same mindset of like blue collar content creation, and, you know, everybody kind of gets it, which was pretty awesome to be a part of, I'm not gonna lie. And I don't know if I said this before, but I do not use this pump. It's kind of our backup, it's just been sitting there, but this is our Alex Moran, you know. It's their time to shine. They're gonna come in and take us to the bowl game. You know, kind of steal Thad's spotlight, if you will. At least, hopefully, you know, we just get some of this shit done. And while we're waiting for the old mode to be fixed. From what I can tell, I think this is gonna work tomorrow. We'll see. That's a Tuesday problem. Today's Monday. Probably important to remember your O-rings before you get too excited.